Yeah. So, what I was saying, right? Let's stop accepting this mediocre activity, this mediocre love and effort from people. Like, we actually deserve more. And I'm realizing, like, sometimes, like, I'm on a hiatus from social media. I was having this conversation with myself, with God, just out in the open, sharing my feelings and emotions, which in other seasons I would have just, or like in last week, can we talk about that? Last week I would have just went to Instagram, scrolled. Now I can get my emotions out and actually think about what I'm thinking about instead of letting people think and listen to other people think. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so right, I'm thinking about past seasons, about past times, and it's like, oh my gosh, I miss those times when this happened or that person or X and Y and Z, and it had some good moments, and oh, I miss those moments. And then you think about why it ended. And I was like, well, you think about the low effort that they were giving you. Why did it end? Because they didn't care about you as much as you did. Why did it end? Because it was one sided. Why did it end? Because you were pouring out and you were not getting filled. And so I was talking to myself about that. I was like, yeah, okay. We think about the bad, we can think about the good, yes, but think about also why it ended, why it had to end. And then I started thanking God for it coming to a close, like those seasons ending, those things that I did that I might miss ending. And mostly, well, when I started talking about people, I was like, yeah, like they did not put in the effort, they did not anything like that. And that's in relation to friends, relationships, family. Just fruit shows their heart, their actions show their hearts. And so even though you can in your heart of hearts be like, I hope they love me, like, or you know you want them to love you, you want them to care about you, but their actions speak, their fruit speaks, what they do, what they don't do, right? And so when they look at your, I was just even saying, like, the bare minimum that people would do, like we would think, oh my gosh, they watched my story, oh my gosh, they hearted it, oh my gosh, they like me. It's like, no, no, that does not mean that they like you, that don't mean they like you. Are you kidding me? That takes no effort, that takes absolutely nothing out of them. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? And so we would lower our standards because we so desire to be liked and to be wanted by these people who don't care about us. And also what I was saying is that just because they don't care about you doesn't mean that you're not worth being cared about, that you're not worth being loved. Sometimes people are so in their own world, so focused on other things that they're just not focused about you. They're just not thinking about you. Their eyes are just not fixed on you. That's why God says, keep your eyes fixed on me, and I will keep you in perfect peace. Because when you keep your eyes fixed on all these other people, all these other things in this world, oh, what will my career be? What am I going to do after I graduate? What are these people going to think about me? Oh my gosh, what will my family think? Oh, what am I going to do? X and Y, Z, and X and Y and Z. God's saying, no, keep your eyes fixed on me. And as your eyes are fixed on me, I'm going to carry you to the places where I've called you to. I'm going to bring you into your promised land. Just keep your eyes fixed on me. Don't think about these people on the left and people on the right, these soldiers that want to attack your purpose, this warfare that you might be going through. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and I'll keep you in perfect peace. Do you understand? Do you understand what perfect peace means? Perfect peace is not your eyes on everything else. Perfect peace is when your eyes is fixed on God. Perfect peace is an eye contact. Perfect peace is found in eye contact. What are your eyes focused on? Is it focused on things, people, accolades and achievements, or is it focused on God? Eye contact. Peace is eye contact. What are you looking on? What are you focusing on? That is what peace is. And so that doesn't mean that you are not worth loving and being cared for just because the people who you wanted to care about you don't care about you. Absolutely not. God cares about you, and His love is all that you need. It's all that you need to focus on. It's all that you need to whatever, because when you receive His love, then you can see Okay, people who don't know him just don't know how to love. People who know him know how to love, but their eyes might not be fixed on you, which means that they might not be the persons who God has called to care and nurture and love you in this season. And so, yeah, it's so sad also that, is it sad? I don't know. It's sometimes sad that some people being in your, yeah, yeah, some people will love you for a season, will be active in your life for a season, and then not for another season. You're like, oh, I thought they were here to stay, and then you're not, But you know who's here to stay? You know who's not gonna leave? I know you know that is the person whose eyes you're supposed to be locked in with. The person who will keep you in perfect peace. He's who you want to lock. He's who you want to lock in with, like legitimately, legitimately. Okay, okay. So it is really that deep. Like, take that hiatus from social media and intentionally do not look for their messaging you. Do not look for them calling you. Do not look at their story to see what's going on. Don't look at the preview of their story. Don't scroll and oops, I've landed on it. It's gonna be difficult. It might be difficult actually. I'm not gonna prescribe difficulty. So I rebuke that in Jesus' mighty name. I pray that it would be easy for you, that God would give you a lack of desire to cheat yourself into their life, because I feel like that's what it is. Social media allows you to cheat yourself into people's lives who you have no business knowing about. Like, you ended that friendship long time ago. You don't need to know what's going on. Or even if you didn't end, it ended. Like, you just grew apart, and it was for a reason. And so leave them alone. In your heart of hearts, you were made to love, and you have a sensitive heart, and you want to know what's happening. I just want to know if they're okay, but like, just pray about them and leave it at God's feet. Pray about them and leave it at God's feet. That's what I had to do, because it will drive you mad if you keep on trying to be in these people's lives who do not want to be in yours, who don't care about you. And you don't need to hate them because they don't care about you. You can love them. Love does not mean proximity. Love does not mean cuddling, as in like cuddling them up in your heart. Oh my gosh, I don't even see what you've done, or actually, you can forget, what they've done, but like, learn the lessons. Don't fall back. Okay. Um. Yeah, love does not mean that you're mushy and that you're a pushover and that you can be walked all over on. Absolutely not. You know what love is, though. Love rejoices when the truth wins out. Love is patient. Love does not envy. It does not boast. Love is not talking about them behind their backs, gossiping about them in your heart or to other people. That's not what love is. Love is also being able to let go. That's love for yourself. That's love for the other person. Because sometimes, if you put yourself in a situation where they're just someone who's trying to get closer to you that you don't necessarily want to get close to, and they just really like share that they want to know you, but you don't, you genuinely, all of you just like rejects that desire, you know. And so you don't want them to keep coming. You'd want them to stop at a point in time. And so let's have that same type of respect or heart, I would say heart, towards other people, just to say, okay, hey, they don't want to be my friend. That doesn't have anything to do with my worth. That doesn't have anything to do with anything about me, really. It's just maybe not meant to be. And if it is meant to be, maybe not now. Maybe God has some more work to do in whatever He's doing. But I trust you, God, that if this person is supposed to be in my life, that they will be. And if they aren't, that they won't be. So these are my words to you: to let go, to let God, to run away from social media as far as possible, at least in this season, so that you can remain focused on God. Love you. God loves you more. Mwah.